We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next, Gerrit Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 6:35.
Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 340 last year. Incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now with the plate is Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
This one's flared off to the right side. Albies ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something right here.
1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the second baseman, DJ.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Acuna digs in now. Now the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
The 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the
first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That average way up there to start things out. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. That one yanked just foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. One strike now from Cole. And he misses with it, 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on, missed. 1-1. From the stretch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. This is foul right side. d'Arnaud is off first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's the first offering. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Gleyber Torres is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's is ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off.
Nope.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Luke Voigt will be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now here is Luke Voigt. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Third inning, no score to this point. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. Pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he struck him out. 7th of the ballgame. And that... Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday.
Giancarlo
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
1 out, bases empty, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And now the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A ball and a strike. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2
Hey,
strikes.
no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Abraham Almonte.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Rolled slowly to first. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Next to dig in, Freddie Freeman struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Low for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Gio Urshela comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Yeah. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit in the air down the left field line. 1 for 1 with a single so far. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. Throw behind him to second. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there.
Now back, the Brooklyn. Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Try again. 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down to earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And the pitch. Hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Gleyber Torres is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Luke Voit. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that is going to be their first hit as this is into center field for a solid single. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 fouled off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And now here is Ozzie Albies trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 34, Abraham Almonte.
Next, here is Abraham Almonte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. But still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here it comes. So he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and this throw gets away from him.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Standing in now, Thairo Estrada. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away.
Now back, number 29.
Striding in is Gio Urshela, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. Potential time run for him at third base. First offering. In there. No balls and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it. If I don't want it, I better find a place.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here is Marcell Ozuna. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AV, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count is 1
Can't
and 2.
find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11.
Well, there's the great equalizer. Changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Now into the box, Austin Riley. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Estrada onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit high and deep to right center. Acuna giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ball 1-0.
Yeah, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the path like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. To the plate now, Luke Voit. He puts it on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Yanks lead 1. It remains 1-0. Jonathan Loizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Jonathan.
Now to the plate, here is Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Manny V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Albies. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Trying to get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Chop weakly to the left.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Now the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Almonte is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So next to bat will be Kyle Higashioka. He doubled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Thairo Estrada. 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Stepping up is Abraham Almonte, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. Runners on the move for second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Ronald Acuna. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got the count 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Look, now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. One hit, one left. The Braves held off the scoreboard here in the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail here 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now back, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next to hit is Aaron Hicks, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Acuña's there for it. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next up is DJ LeMahieu. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far this week.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's the ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Last chance for the Yankees. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Charlie Morton earns the win, his 2nd. Garrett Cole takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.